just watched Sierra's apology video where she says she genuinely didn't know the word was a slur and she didn't know what it meant. My issue is I'm having a hard time thinking of any other word that you use in the exact right context without knowing what it means. In what other circumstance do you use a word very specifically that is not a common term in the exact right way, more than once, in a way that has a physical connection and meaning without knowing what it means? I wish I could think of one, because then I would be able to like really believe that she had no idea what it means. I wanted her to say how she came about this word. How did you learn about this word? Because I have a very hard time, if I relate this to like the N-word and skin color, if someone were to say, okay, I'm gonna go bleach my skin, I'm looking a little N-word-ish, and then they said, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was a slur and I didn't know what it meant. Well, you said that you're doing something to reverse your skin being dark, and you know there's a whole culture that identifies with that physical feature. So say you had no idea that it's regarding this culture, but you are very aware of the physical feature that this culture is associated with. So I'm just having a hard time seeing where saying like, I'm gonna do this cosmetic procedure so I look less N-word, even if you didn't know what that meant, isn't still, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how you can use a word in the exact specific right context and relate it to beauty. And like a lot of the responses I've seen from Asian creators is talking about the physical implications of what she said, which most people aren't talking about, right? But they are saying, if you hate our eyes so much, then stop drawing your eyeliner like that. There's a physical implication of the word that is already a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the layer on top of that is like knowing what it means. But do you get what I'm saying? It's like, there's more than, the issue is more than one story tall. And I don't know if an I didn't know feels like it really addressed everything to me, in my opinion, because I really do think there's a problem with insinuating that a certain like physical feature that is associated with a certain race is a bad thing that you're fixing. And when you use it so specifically, I am gonna then have a hard time believing that you didn't know what it means at least a little. Do I think she like knew it was a big slur? I guess not.